NGB version 1.2.0 introduces user roles, permissions, and application-level access management. This is an important step for NGB Platform because serious business applications need more than authentication. Authentication answers one question: who is this user? But a business platform also needs to answer a different question: what is this user allowed to do inside the application? That is the focus of this release. NGB now separates identity from application access. Keycloak is responsible for authentication, SSO sessions, and external user identity. NGB is responsible for application roles, permissions, effective access, permission-aware metadata, report access, menu filtering, and security audit records. This means that Keycloak remains the identity provider while NGB owns the business authorization model. In this demo, I am using the property management vertical as the first solution wired with the new security model. The first visible part is user management. From the NGB UI, an administrator can create users, update users, deactivate users, reactivate users, and assign application roles. Behind the scenes, NGB can also synchronize the user lifecycle with Keycloak through the Keycloak Admin API. But application roles are not stored as Keycloak roles. They are NGB roles. That distinction is intentional. Keycloak manages identity. NGB manages what the user can do inside a specific business application. The next part is roles and permissions. NGB adds NGB-managed roles, permission keys, permission definitions, and role permission assignments. In property management, the release includes seeded roles such as administrator, accountant, AR clerk, AP clerk, property manager, maintenance coordinator, auditor, and read-only. These are not just UI labels. Each role maps to concrete permissions across documents, catalogs, reports, accounting tools, admin pages, audit access, and other platform surfaces. The permission matrix makes this visible. Instead of hard-coding access rules in different places, permissions are represented as platform metadata. This allows the platform to answer questions such as, can this user view this document type? Can this user post this document? Can this user execute this report? Can this user export report data? Can this user manage roles? Can this user access audit information? NGB also includes effective access. Effective access shows the final permissions a user receives after all assigned roles are combined. This is especially useful for administrators because it gives a clear answer to what the user can actually do. The UI is permission-aware. Menus, document metadata, catalog metadata, reports, command palette entries, admin pages, and actions can be filtered or disabled based on the current user's access. But the UI is not the source of truth. Back-end checks are still enforced by the runtime. That is important. Hiding a button is useful for user experience, but it is not security by itself. NGB adds back-end permission checks for the platform surfaces that need protection. This release also adds security audit records for user, role, and permission changes. For business software, this matters because access management itself is business-critical data. Who changed a role? Who assigned permissions? Who deactivated a user? Those changes should be visible and auditable. The important part is that this is not a one-off feature for a single demo. It is a platform capability. NGB is document-driven, metadata-driven, and vertical-oriented. So access control also needs to work at the platform level. Documents, catalogs, reports, admin pages, accounting tools, operational registers, reference registers, and vertical-specific features all need a consistent authorization model. That is what this release starts to provide. NGB is a foundation for production-oriented business applications, where users do not all have the same access. where roles are application-specific, and where permissions must be enforced consistently across the UI and backend. Keycloak for identity. NGB for application access. That is the core idea behind user roles and permissions in NGB Platform.